Because sometimes, when you're on a tour and you feel like you're putting out just heaps and heaps of work and you're hoping that people are enjoying it, and then you get your team plays.
Our turn.
And it's late on a Tuesday night, and we gave it a go last night at the live show, the big one at Broadway for us, and you're just thinking, boys, can it be done in 10 minutes or less, like these guys?
Now delivering in 10 minutes.
Pezzy, I'm not going to lie to you. I felt like with that game, I felt like I was Biden at a Juneteenth celebration. Just watching the game just pass me by.
Yeah.
People are dancing in the background, and I'm not blinking for a bit, and I'm just kind of like just letting it all wash over me. That's how I feel about that game. That was clinical. It was a procession. It was a cakewalk. Don't look that up. And it was everything that we need at this stage of the tournament,
mate. And roll out the red carpet. Australia's through. Australia's through to the Super 8.
Sweet relief.
Those the two greatest words in the cricket lexicon: Super 8s.
There's people talking about like, is cricket going to make it in America?
Yeah.
Two greatest words in sports: Game 7,
exactly.
Cricket, Super 8s.
Yes. Yeah, dog. Like, what do we talk about with this game?
Yeah.
The team's good.
Yeah.
Poor old Namibia.
Yeah.
Cheers. TFC. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the game, boys.
Yeah. All the best.
Now, they should have played this game with 9 players. I think Hodgie should have got a touch.
Yeah.
GB.
Everyone should be getting a touch now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you say? I mean, got to say, yeah, it was. Could it be the biggest drubbing ever handed out at a World Cup?
There's been a couple.
I know there's been a couple. Like, it never feels like as much of a drubbing when you bowl first. But, like, it's... They were all out, weren't they? Yeah.
All out, 17 overs.
All out in 17 overs. And it's chased before the power play finishes.
Yeah, the game's gone for 22, 23 overs, yet the game's still gone for 2.5 hours. So I feel like fans still got full value.
Full value.
Full value for the ticket price.
For their ticket price.
When you buy a ticket, am I going to get full value
That's right.
for
I'm looking
this?
at the ticket. I've paid a certain amount in this transaction, and I want value for that money.
And not just half of the value.
That's right.
I want the full value of the price of the ticket that I've paid. I have trouble breathing. I breathe out of a tube.
So, yeah. Everybody played well.
Yes.
Everybody bowled well.
Somehow the team's better.
The team is catching exceptionally well.
Yeah. Vibes look good.
Vibes are good. Hair's out. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. I've got Wade. I've got Wadey. It's great to have Wadey around the group, isn't it? And
The boys love Wadey.
and I've got him on the stump mic calling Zampa Zippy.
Yeah, so Zampa's Zippy now. I think that's the biggest. I mean, what now? Get now? Zampa Zippy.
Is that what the one that Get Now is?
Yeah,
it's Zippy.
I've changed it. Yeah,
okay,
I've changed it.
You want it now? You got it now.
You want it now? I got it now.
Yeah.
Zampa. So we haven't had this confirmed yet, have we? Is that like?
No, I heard it.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah.
So it wasn't just Wade referring to the type of bowling he was executing.
No, definitely not. He was calling him Zippy, 100%.
Okay, so Zampa Zippy. Something for us to wrap the old grey matter around. Do you like it?
I actually kind of do like it.
I like Wade and Zampa's relationship.
Yeah.
It's to me, from the outside, it's unlikely, but it's tight. It's forged over many a year in the white ball side.
Somehow everything in Zampa is unlikely.
True.
Everything.
Yeah, that's his brand.
Exactly.
And Zorby or Zippy, that makes
Zippy.
you predictable, paradoxically.
You know how like things change, like trends and fashions change so quickly, it's hard to keep up. I don't know what length of sock to wear now, as we were discussing
Of course,
before the show.
Getting absolutely rinsed on Instagram for different types of socks I'm wearing these days.
Fuck are those, mate? I don't know, just try and keep me feet dry. When I'm standing in the creek.
That's right, I'm Oliver Twist. I'm a street urchin. Try get your feet dry.
And now if an Australian cricket fan refers to Zampa somewhat cheekily or insidery, calling him Zorba, I'd be like, oh, come on,
Zorba.
mate. Jesus Christ,
Fucking
mate. Crow's feet. Fucking hell. Are you still calling him Zorba? It's Zippy. Fucking grow up, mate. Jesus Christ.
I wonder what the origin is of Zippy. Maybe a problem with his fly.
I think he's more of a Zippy than a Zorba myself.
Yeah.
I've always said that.
Zorba the Greek.
Yeah,
that's one now getting. Look, he forfer. He's bowling well.
Yeah.
Old Zippy.
Yeah. And
fuck, Zippy's bowling well, isn't he? Someone said it 2 weeks ago. You can show this video. Who the fuck is Zippy?
They brought someone else in. Is Fraser McGo playing?
That's right.
Is he Zippy?
Like Zippy's bowling well. No, Zip. No, there's things you can do with it.
Yeah, I liked as well that first of all, he's taking wicket. He's an absolute zipsman. Go on here, Zippy. It feels good to say.
Yeah, it does.
It does
Go
feel
on,
good.
Zippy.
Wadey's done it again.
Go, Wadey.
Look at us, like not giving a fuck about this tournament. I'm probably going to win it.
Yeah.
Right now. Anyway,
I'm concerned.
loss will need to have territory. Maybe against Scotland, that might be the one.
We'll come to that.
Which will suit our needs. Anyway, I was going to say, just like he's shaking his head when he's taking wickets. He bowls a full toss, a rank full toss, and then takes a wicket. The next ball is somewhat of a drag down, and then
that was Trumpelman, wasn't it?
Yes,
one of the greatest names in cricket. True,
yeah,
so
Trumpelman.
Ruben Trumpelman.
I'm Ruben Trumpelman.
Oh.
G'day, I'm Ruben Trumpelman.
Talk about wrapping your the old lips around that one.
Yeah,
it's like name that is.
It's like a Reuben sandwich. Yeah, Ruben Trumpelman.
Ruben Trumpelman.
Anyway,
now go on, yeah.
And then Zampa, like he's bowling the ball to mid off in between. 'Cause it looks like he had some grip issues.
Right.
And then takes a wicket 2 balls over with a wrong and just perfectly executed wrong and just hits the off stump there. I mean, it's all coming up too well. Cummins starts his over with a wicket. Starts his spell with a wicket maiden. The guy that I forget his name. The guy who replaced Mitchell Stark.
Ellis.
I didn't catch the name.
Yeah,
actually.
you're right.
Didn't.
Who is that guy?
I'm not sure. I've not seen him, but he also had a wicket maiden first up. Fuck, he's good. Somehow, like I know it's Namibia, but like this was other teams would be like, oh fuck, the Aussies look good. And having watched the game, you'd be right to say that because like I know it's just a smaller team, but fuck, it was quite imperious, like Australian imperious.
There was an imperiousness to it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the tunnel stuff is back. Like tunnel and cock out stuff is really
it's back.
It's really back because we wondered if it would be back due to the niceness of this team. You know,
Yep.
Under the the woke ideology of solar panel.
Yeah.
Pat Cummins, who's not even captain of this team.
Not even captain.
But what was it possible? Like, was one corollary of this niceness the loss of the chest, loss of the tunnel, loss of the cock.
The loss of the cock.
The loss of the cock. Has Australia been able to get a cock out and swing it around? And yet, here it is, swinging away.
Our best bowler's called Zippy. Come on here, Zippy. Fuck, it'd be fun. I wish I played for Australia.
Yeah, I wish I played for Australia. Come on, Australia. So,
walking in with a bowler Australia.
Come on, Australia, lift. Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway, everyone takes wickets. Everyone's catching.
Yep.
Warner looks good with the blade.
Yep.
And he's laughing when he gets out.
Yep. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Travis Head's doing his thing. 360.
Yeah.
Now, like, if you're in Namibia, that's actually a loss that's quite funny. Like, because you're just not even in the contest at any point, which is disappointing for them, of course. But like, given the nature of the second innings and how quickly that run chase went, you just have to go to the field and be like, fuck, a bit of a spanking, wasn't it, there, boys?
Yeah. Because that one would have been circled in the calendar.
Yeah, it would have been.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
When the fixture came out, all the Namibian players would have got their calendars and circled that game.
Yeah.
There's a chance to play against the thoroughbreds. But there they are in the tunnel doing their thing.
Can we talk about
what's that guy's name?
Yeah. How do you get him in?
Yeah.
How do you get him in? Now, like,
you can't.
You
can't.
Yeah.
You can't because of the brand.
Yeah, but also like
Three Horsemen.
You can't because they keep winning everything. So like, I know you try and like tinker, like okay, Stark doesn't play this one and Cummins didn't play the other one. And,
resting, just pulled up sore.
Yeah, like the thing is that like those guys are their best is probably slightly better than Ellis, but it's like fuck, Ellis is so good. It's. I mean, the fact that he's even competing with some of our greatest ever cricketers, it's incredible. Is there a case? Am I making a case in my head of just like maybe he actually is better than one of them, but I don't know who.
I think there would be certain conditions
Yeah.
and scenarios where he would be. But but nothing trumps the brand. Australian cricket right now at World Cups, it operates heavily off the tunnel.
Yep.
You know, and those three, you know, the three horsemen, kind of amplify and carry that brand. So, and I don't know this other guy's name, and he's got brand issues. So
He also listens to the show and has been on the show.
man, we love him. He's a great player.
Just don't know his name.
He's a grade player.
He's a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Likes competing. He was pumped for his wicket.
Yep.
Which is true.
Good review as well.
Yeah, good review. Great decision from umpire.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Are they going too well? Is it lost? They had to have territory. I don't feel like we've even really seen them play. It's like England was a good hit out.
Yep.
But it still feels like we're in a phase of the tournament that's like World Cup will kick off soon.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's funny. It's funny where like you have all this form. Every team would have these anxieties, but like they're playing so well. It's like I'm not seeing many teams like continue a run of like 10 games where they keep winning. You know, such as the nature of T20, playing against sides which you should beat. England was a good win, obviously, and then you get into the stage of the tournament where it's basically like 5 knockout games. Like there's 3 in the Super 8 and then a semi-final and a final.
Well, Super 8 is groups. It's still a group. It's points.
Yes, I understand. But if you lose one of those games, you're up against it a little bit. So like Australia's in a position now where they've got they'll have Scotland, whoever fills the Sri Lankan spot, the West Indies and India. That is 4 games, and then there'll be a semi-final and a final if they make it all the way. So 6 games left. Like,
so we're in. Yeah.
And they've actually won undefeated.
Yeah. And the paradox is that if they do lose a game, Royal Commission. You know.
India were fucking incredible during the 50 over World Cup. People are talking about is this the best 50 over team in the history of the game? Turns out not.
Exactly.
They were still fucking good.
Yeah, dog.
I guess like with all these, I'm trying to find meaning. You know,
I'm very ready for like them to just play really well Australia and then just lose a game and that's it.
Yep.
That's just the nature of T20 cricket.
Yep.
I don't know. As long as they have fun over in the Caribbean, Zippy's, flicking them out.
Zippy's flicking them out.
Zippy's, wheeling away. Wait, he's having fun.
Fucking Bolly sunglasses.
Yeah, that's right.
his night enhancing, his vision enhancing night goggles
with his Larry David tattoo.
Normal stuff.
Yeah. Should we go to AskTGC?
Yeah.
I mean, what the scores? Namibia made 73 and Australia got it real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't seen this one. This is a hashtag AskTGC from Pooja Singh, JC9 LL.
How are you, Pooja Singh?
How are you, Pooja? This is from the vlog as well. Response to the vlog. So we
good.
put out there.
Yep.
Here goes. Would you still like Seinfeld so profoundly if I told you he once dated a 17-year-old as a 38-year-old man?
Yeah.
Cheers, boys. Nice vid. Background for those who don't know.
Background for those that don't know. The Dame and Charlie Pezza went to Gotham Comedy Club here in New York.
Local comedy,
just a night out.
Local comedians, good comedians.
Yep.
$20 ticket.
Right. Jerry Seinfeld turned out to be there on the night. Jerry Seinfeld, just probably like
to perform.
Not probably. He was the first comedian that I got into, and was the one that I wanted for me to get into comedy. Love the show, obviously, etc., etc. Just like in terms of like important icons you have in your life, he's just one of those guys for me, and just loved him. So never seen him live. He's about to come out to Australia, but I think we're going to be here when he's touring Australia in Melbourne, especially. Anyway, so it's just ships in the night kind of stuff. And so obviously what happens was, Damon then films Jerry Seinfeld illegally, I should say. So Damon's going to be deported. He then puts it on the group, and I'm out to dinner with LJ, and I just see it, and I just say, oh no, I've just missed my shot. I've just missed my shot. And that's fine. then I'm talking about it in the vlog, and I preface it by saying, you know, like, I know that, you know, some people don't like him, and people like other people, and that's all fine. It's not about you at all. It's, you know, it's actually nothing about you. This is about me, and I feel like I preface that enough. But you get some fuckwits who just don't understand, and then they want to push some other stuff onto you. So, all good. You like other people. I like that guy. So,
but what about his, you know? What about his certain positions or his ideologies or, you know, other things in his personal life? Isn't he now cancelled for you?
Yep. For me, it was the socks that he was wearing.
Yeah. And the way he was wearing them. Well, you didn't see because you weren't there, but... but yeah, I mean, how do you feel about the fact that he dated a 17-year-old as a 38-year-old man?
Good for him. Thoughts?
Me on that? I won't be touching that. That was for you. Look, I need more information. Generally speaking, pretty grim. I'd say I'm speaking generally. You know, and I don't have any more information about Jerry Seinfeld dating a 17-year-old when he was 38. Yeah. You know, that's it.
Happy birthday, Higgins.
I'm sinking.
Well, Australia have done it. They've made it through to the Super 8s. Incredible stuff. I'm just so happy to be here. What a day that's been for TGC, Pezza. More coming out tomorrow. It's USA and India tomorrow. Recording Patreon as well. There's a few things going on before the boys fly home. So thank you for supporting TGC, and we'll see you guys on the internet just so very soon. Cheers.